You are listening to the Novel Writing Podcast, episode 18. Grab a cup, cozy up, and let's get to writing. Today's episode is the 14th of 60 daily episodes that pair with the videos of Haley's 60-day novel writing challenge. You can watch the first 5 days of the challenge for free on Haley's YouTube channel, and the link to that is in the description. Day 14 of the challenge is about character growth. In order to brainstorm ideas for how your characters can grow, think about how you have grown as a person over the last few years. We tend to underestimate how much we can accomplish in 10 years, but overestimate how much we can do in a single year. If you look back at who you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, guaranteed you are not the same person. When I reflect on the version of me from 2013, which now that I say that out loud, it's hard to come to terms with the fact that 2013 was 10 years ago, I had no idea, no inkling of what my life would be like in 10 years. Cataloging your growth over the years can give you great ideas for the types of growth that your characters can go through, not just over a long period of time, but a short one as well. When you're writing a series, character growth arcs can span multiple books. You might have a character whose arc starts in book 1 and finishes in book 10, but you can also have those characters go through arcs in a single book. I have character arcs that span single books and the whole series, and it's all weaved together. We want our characters, and our main characters especially, to be dynamic and rounded, not static and flat. Dynamic means that they change and evolve, and rounded means that they have more than one aspect to them. They have flaws and quirks, and those flaws and quirks make them more interesting. No one likes reading about a main character who doesn't grow, doesn't have flaws, and doesn't have anything interesting about their personality or background. And you might have an inkling where I'm going with this. We do not want you to have what we call Mary Sue characters. These are characters who are complete and perfect, and there's nothing wrong with them. I've seen Mary Sue characters most often in fan fiction, and when it happens in fan fiction, it's usually what we call a self-insert as an original character, and this just means the author turned themselves into a perfect character that is typically the love interest of the main character in the story. The problem with Mary Sue's and Marty Lou's, and that's the name for the male version, is that everyone has flaws. And everyone needs those flaws, those downsides, those imperfections in order to be interesting. No one wants to read about a character who has no growth or no growth potential. The easiest way to gauge if your character is too perfect is to ask, how would you feel about this character if you met him or her in real life? Then use the answer to that question to see if you need to change anything about your character. That's it for this companion episode to character growth. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 15. Thanks for listening to the Novel Writing Podcast. If you're ready to stop struggling and start finishing your novel, check out the 60-Day Novel Writing Challenge. It's a step-by-step program designed for solo writers to complete their first draft with clarity and focus. Visit the link in the description to learn more.